Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to start new ORT reader and the name of this ORT reader is The Kidnappers. So let's start this story. Come on the page 1 and read with me. Keeper was sad because the magic key would not glow. He looked at the key for a long time. At last he fell asleep. Suddenly the key glowed and the magic began to work. Kidnapped toys were coming to life. Teddy gave Keeper a shake. Wake up, he said. The magic key is glowing. The magic is working. So, now come on the page 3. Keeper sat and rubbed his eyes. He looked at his toys. Come on, Keeper, said Casimir. Hurry up, it's time for a magic adventure. So now come on the page 4, read with me. The toys ran to the little house. Hurry up, Kipper, called Teddy. Be quick or it will be too late. Kipper could feel the magic working. It pulled him inside the magic house. Now come on the page 5. The magic whisked Kipper round and round. Oh, help, called Kipper. I feel different. This is a different sort of magic. Now, come on the page 6. The magic took them to an airport. It was a very busy airport. Casimir were excited. Maybe we can catch a plane, he said. Maybe we can have an exciting adventure. Now, come on the page 7. There were bears everywhere. They were going to Switzerland. They are going to the teddy bears picnic and said Teddy, they have one every year. Now come on the page 8. Maybe we can go too, said Bunbury. Keeper was not so sure. How we can, he asked. Of course we can go, said Teddy. This is a magic adventure. So now come on the page 9. Keeper and his friends went on the aeroplane to Switzerland. They flew over lakes and mountains. What a beautiful place for a picnic, said Keeper. Now come on the page 10. When the plane landed, everyone got off. There were lots and lots of bears. Keeper had never seen so many. They had come from all over the world. It's going to be a picnic, said Kipper. Now, come on the page 11. There was a bus at the airport. It was going to the teddy bear picnic. Come on, said Casimir. If we run, we can catch this bus. Now, come on the page 12. Kipper liked Switzerland. It's beautiful here, said Kipper. It was fun. On top of the bus, the bears waved at everyone and everyone waved back. Now, come on the page 13. At last the bus arrived. Everyone got off. I've never seen so many bears, said Kipper. Wait, better stay together in case we get lost. And you can also read with me this line 107 Teddy's Bear Picnic Festival and Conference. Welcome. Now come on the page 14. Keeper and his friend found a good place to sit. Suddenly everyone shouted and cheered. A famous bear had come onto the stage. He waved at the crowd. Welcome to the teddy bear's picnic, he said. Now come on the page 15. I know him, said Kipper. He's a very famous bear indeed. I've read all his books. Now come on the page 16. Another famous bear came onto the stage. He began to tell jokes and sing funny songs. Everyone laughed and cheered. I know that famous bear too, said Kipper. I've seen him on TV. Now, come on page 17. A famous pop group came onto the stage. They played while the bears had their picnic. This is the best picnic I've ever been to, said Kipper. Come on the page 18. Keeper had an autograph book. He wanted some of the famous bears to sign their names. I can show them to Biff and Chip, said Keeper. Then they'll know I've had a magic adventure. So now come on the page 19. They went to find the famous bear, but there was trouble. Some nasty bears were pushing the famous bears into a car. It's a kidnap, said Bunbury. We must do something. Now come on the page 20. The car sped away. Casimir saw a van. Come on, he shouted. Get in, we can follow the kidnappers in this van. Now come on to page 21. Casimir drove the van as fast as he could. The car went even faster. It drove up a mountain road. Faster, faster, called Bunbury. Don't lose them, called Teddy. So now come on the page 22. The car drove through some big gates and stopped in front of a house. The famous bear were pushed inside. It looks dangerous, said Keeper, but we must rescue them. I have a plan. So now come on the page 23. Keeper and Casimir went to the house. Keeper rang a bell. Some nasty bears came to the door. Free honey, called Keeper. Free honey for every bear. Now come on the page 24. The nasty bears were greedy and they couldn't resist the honey. They didn't see what Teddy and Bunbury were doing. Teddy went to the car and took out the keys. Now come on the page 25. Bunbury went to the back of the house and looked through a window. He saw the famous bears. They were tied up. Now come on the page 26. Bunbury set the famous bears free. Then they all climbed out of the window. Come on, said Teddy, follow me and don't make a sound. Now come on the page 27. The famous bear crept into the honey van. The nasty bear didn't see them because they were too busy eating the honey. Now come on the page 28. One of the nasty bears saw that the famous bear were skipping there in the honey van. He shouted, go after it. Now come on the page 29. Casimir drove the honey van as fast as he could. The nasty bears ran after the van, but they were got stuck in the honey. Hooray, shouted Kipper. Now come on the page 30. The famous bear were pleased with Kipper and his friends. You were very clever, they said. Thanks to you, the teddy bear's picnic can go on. Now come on the page 31. The magic key began to glow. It was time for Kipper's adventure to end. I can't wait to tell Biff and Chip about it, he said. So now come on the last page. The magic key glowed last night, said Kipper. I had a magic adventure. We don't leave you, said Biff. No, it was just a dream, said Chip. So it's now over story end. Thanks for watching my channel. Please subscribe our channel. See you next time. Bye bye.